Well, a blessed good morning to all of you under the sound of my voice. It is so good to be alive one more time. And I thank God for life today. This is Minister Rick coming to you live from Hatchet Bay, Luther in the Bahamas. And today I want to talk to us about spiritual gifts. I know these topics are very large topics and can take an hour or two to talk about, but I try to pack it into 5 minutes. What are spiritual gifts? Spiritual gifts are something every believer is given when they receive the gift of salvation. Yes, every believer is given gifts. Just as the gift of salvation is by grace through faith, so are the spiritual gifts our God gives us. God is so generous. He is constantly giving us things. In 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 4 to 6, it says, "Now there are diversities of gifts, but the same Spirit. And there are differences of administration, but the same Lord. And there are diversities of operations, but it is the same God which worketh all in all." Let's put these gifts into 4 categories. 1, ministry gifts. Ministry gifts are the way God works with what believers do to serve others and meet their needs. For example, in Ephesians chapter 4, 11 to 13, it says, "And he gave some apostles, some prophets, some evangelists, and some pastors, and some teachers for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of ministry, for the edifying of the body of Christ." We call these the fivefold ministry. Apostles, prophets, evangelists, pastors, and teachers. These are all gifts to the body of Christ from God. Don't think that because you're a pastor that you invented this yourself. Because you're an evangelist, you invented this yourself. Because you are an apostle, you invented that yourself. Because you are a teacher, like me, you invented that yourself. No, these gifts came from God. Secondly, manifestation gifts. In 1 Corinthians chapter 12, the word of wisdom, the word of knowledge, faith. Yes, faith is a gift. Healing, working of miracles, prophecy, discerning of spirits, diverse kinds of tongues, and the interpretation of tongues. These are all gifts. But all these work in that one and the self-same Spirit, dividing to every man severally as he will. God gave us these gifts. He chose who to give these gifts to, not you. You didn't choose to give these gifts to yourself. God did. Our third category is motivational gifts in Romans chapter 12. And these motivational gifts are prophecy. If your gift is prophecy, Romans says, "Let us prophesy according to the proportion of our faith." If your gift is ministry, let them wait on ministering. If your gift is a teacher, like me, I think I'm a teacher, wait on your teaching. If your gift is an exhorter, wait on exhortation. If your gift is giving, you didn't know giving was a gift. Yes, if your gift is giving, do it with simplicity. Ruleth. If your gift is ruling, ruling is a gift. Yeah, ruling is a gift. Read it, Romans chapter 12. Do it with all diligence. If your gift is showing mercy, you didn't believe that, didn't know that, showing mercy is a gift, and the Bible says we have to do it with cheerfulness. Listen, number 4, and this is the best one of the gifts, love. And we can talk about love for a whole sermon. But now abideth faith, hope, and love. These 3, but the greatest of these is love. Yes, the greatest spiritual gift anybody can have is the gift of love. Love covers all these gifts. James chapter 1 and 17 says, "Every good and perfect gift is from above." God gives us these gifts. We don't give them to ourselves. And God gives us these gifts to use for the edifying of the church, for the promotion of His will in the earth today. Do you have a gift? Are you using your gift to glorify God? Selah. Think and act on these things. God bless you today.